All right, we're live. Woo, okay, first ever. This is the first ever Let's Talk Lore stream. Very excited about this. It's pretty self-explanatory. With these streams, we will have a topic, which tonight's topic is Five Nights at Freddy's. But with these streams, we will select the topic and dive deep down into the lore theories, conspiracy theories, Mandela effects, anything that has to do with that, which is like, you know, in that kind of genre. Yep, there's Theo too. But yeah, we will be digging deep down, and today is Five Nights at Freddy's. As you know, is probably the most popular series on our channel. And I want to get to know the lore of it because I'm very interested. I do plan on playing a whole lot more Five Nights at Freddy's on the channel, so it would be really cool to know more about it. But Theo has helped me figure out a little setup going to where, Theo, switch to the web page. See? Like that. Quick. But here, this is one of the lore pages I'm going to be reading. As you can see, I got some, tabs up here for lore and theories and myths and just a whole lot of shit to do with Five Nights at Freddy's. But, yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be fun. But yeah, what's up, Theo?
Hey,
Are you? Pretty good. Are you ready to learn some backstory? Yeah. What?
What?
What did you laugh at?
What?
What were you laughing at?
No, I'm laughing at my own humor.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
laughing at my- What's new, Chris? I always laugh at my humor.
yeah, right. But switch it back to me real quick. But as you can see right in this corner right here, hold on, I think I'm pointing them. Yeah, right there. We got the Let's Talk Lore logo along with Freddy. That's really cool. We'll always have some kind of image. Oh, that's funny. Good job, Thea. Hey, Grim is here. What is up? So what are we looking at first? Well, Theo, if you could so kindly go back to the webpage. Thank you. I got something from Dark Skull 198 on this Five Nights at Freddy's Wikipedia. A full depth analysis of the lore, part 1, and then we got part 2 and 3 right here. So, yeah.
Thank you, Graham.
I'm only here to. Thanks, Grim. Appreciate
He
that.
seems like that adult that like supervision.
Yeah. Well, hey, if we do what he wanted and stream, well, he didn't ask, but if we stream a lore talking about Godzilla, he might find that interesting. He might. But let's go straight with it, okay? All right.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I have
Jeff.
17 tabs of. Oh my god, Jeff. Jeez. All right. While I'm talking, Jeff, you can and whoever else can throw out whatever they want about Five Nights at Freddy's, and I will read it as I'm reading this. So, give me what you got, Jeff, and give me what you got, everybody. You understand my. You underestimate my interest and love for Godzilla. Hey, no, I will do it. Alright, let's get straight to the point. Five Nights at Freddy's has a very interesting lore, from haunted animatronics to child killers to zombies and all. It's one of the main reasons why I stayed with the franchise for so long. Either good or bad, Five Nights at Freddy's always gives us something to think about or explore with different interpretations and possibilities. This will be a full, in-depth look at the lore, its pros and its cons. I'll warn you right now that this will be very long and might be split into 2 or more parts, so I'll put, yeah, at the end. But for now, let's get started. In FNF Five Nights at Freddy's 1, the lore was pretty simple. The kids' restaurant named Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was created. The mascots are Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie the Bunny, Chica the Chicken. Fuck Bonnie. I hate Bonnie.
Hey, be nice.
Shut up, Bio. Chica the Chicken and Foxy the Pirate Fox. One day, an unnamed employee at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza disguised himself as one of the mascots and lured 5 children back into a room and killed them. Lovely. It's implied that the spirits of the kids possessed the animatronics after their bodies were stuffed in the suits, causing blood, mucus, and foul odor to come from the animatronics. Delicious. The man was caught and charged for it, but the bodies were never found, and there wasn't much evidence. Lovely. Most likely due to Fazbear Entertainment cleaning and covering up deaths. As for animatronics, they walk around at night and kill any guard that they see stuffing them into a suit. They see by stuffing them in. Okay. Which the company covered up by saying that the animatronics see you as an endoskeleton with no costume on. What the hell? The animatronics used to walk around during the day until the bite of 87. See, I don't even know what that is yet. Where a
I sort of know, but I don't know fully.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where a person had their frontal lobe bitten off. Oh, God. But survived and are allowed to walk at night or else. Oh my God. A man named Phone Guy. Oh, here we go. Here's Phone Guy. Worked the night shift until night 4, where all the animatronics attacked and killed him. I remember that, including Golden Freddy. Ooh, who is a mysterious animatronic that is either a ghost or a hallucination. Fortunately, he recorded messages for any future employee working there as advice. One of them being our main character, Mike Schmidt. So far, the lore is pretty interesting. So that is the lore for the first one. Basically summarized, I believe. I'm here expecting Chris to say he hates Foxy. Instead, we get he hates Bonnie. I hate Foxy too, Grim. Don't get me wrong about that. Wait, the bite of 87 happened in the FNAF 2 location. Really? That's interesting. Ain't that interesting, Theo?
Dun, dun.
Yeah, right? Dun, dun, dun. Damn, it was the same location as FNAF 2. Wow. Yeah, I never really thought about that. FNAF 2 went into more detail about these things by showing us what happened in 1987 and the MCI in the form of death minigames that give us secret messages. Oh, I remember. Yeah, the fucking minigame. I guess that is the bite of 87. What? See, I didn't even. Wow. Hey, what's up, Skylar? How you doing? The unnamed man is William Afton. The mascot costume is Spring Bonnie. What? What? So is the Spring Bonnie Spring Trap? Is that same thing? In the take the cake to the children mini game, which has the message "Save him." Remember this, cause I'll talk about it in the third part. A boy is standing outside of what is presumed to be Fredbear's family diner, the mascot being Golden Freddy, or Fredbear as implied to be, and crying because he can't get in. Suddenly, a car pulls up in front of him, and a man gets out, standing in front of the boy. The man who is the killer mentioned in the first game is named by the fans as the Purple Guy, Purple Man, or simply Purple Guy. The kid cries harder until he is killed by Purple Guy. Oh, lovely. who drives off after doing his work. The mini game ends up with a jump scare of a new animatronic, the puppet. Yeah, see, I've always wondered what the puppet was. All right. Okay, finally to join the. Hey, what is up, Melody? How you doing? Okay. All right. Peace out. Thank you. See ya, Skylar. Thanks for joining in. No worries. All right. Okay. Puppet. Implying that the boy possessed it. Oh, lovely. Foxy Go-Go shows Foxy walking up to 5 kids 3 times. At the 3rd time, Purple Guy is there smiling like the madman he is, and the 5 kids are dead. Ending with a Foxy jump scare. Give gifts, give life, which has the message help them. Shows the puppet bringing the MCI victims back to life in the form of the animatronics by stuffing their bodies. Lovely. We got 6 people watching. Thank you all so much. Hope you're enjoying this first lore stream. The puppet soul is the child's soul who died in the alley. What? Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah. After getting the 4th child, the 5th child pops up in the middle of the room for a split second and ends with a Golden Freddy jump scare, implying that the 5th child is Golden Freddy. Oh, wow. Finally, the Save Them minigame shows the puppet asking Freddy for help. The minigame has a layout of the FNAF 2 pizzeria along with dead children and the other animatronics. Since there are no jump scares at the end, it will either play normally or you will encounter Purple Guy and get 2 words saying you can't. Huh. Wow. Okay. Alright. Well, this is crazy so far. I'm really loving the lore, really loving everything about it. What about you, Theo? It really... My little pad. Yep. But, yeah, that's crazy. The plot of the game itself takes place in 1987. Huh. See, like, but the movie took place in the 90s, correct? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Alright. My bad, guys. While the game itself takes place in 1987, where Freddy is getting a grand reopening after what happened in the previous pizzeria, the company tried to repair and retrofit the old animatronics with newer technology. But because of their appearance and smell, they decided to leave them in parts and services to be used as parts for their replacements. The new kid-friendly toy animatronics accompanied by Balloon Boy and the puppet. See, Balloon Boy, I want to know a good backstory on Balloon Boy. What do you have on Balloon Boy, Jeff? The 2000s. Which camera is sweet? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Theo. My bad.
Yep. No problem.
Alright, the toys, the toys have a facial recognition system and a criminal database in order to identify any specific suspicious people and protect children. One of the toys, the version of Foxy, was constantly taken apart and rearranged by kids because kids in this world would have super strength, apparently. To the point where the workers left it as a take apart and put back together attraction called the Mangle. Okay. That's where the Mangle come from. Okay.
It's all making sense.
It is. A man named Jeremy Fitzgerald decides to take the night shift while Phone guy tells him what to do. Around night 4 and 5, things go wrong, and the facial recognition has been tampered with. Implied that purple guy did it, of course. And the animatronics are hostile towards adults and only adults. On night 6, the place is on lockdown because someone used a yellow suit to commit more crimes. What?
Wait, pause the whole phone. This is sounding like the movie. Think about it.
This is sounding like the movie because someone used a yellow suit to commit more crimes.
And how the main character was attacked by all the animatronics at night.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It does sound like,
The whole plot of the movie.
Implying that he's the One guy tells Jeremy that he'll be moved to the day shift and told to stay close to the animatronics, implying that he's the bite of 87 victim. What? Damn. While phone guy will take the night shift himself one day, and we all know how that goes. Yeah. In the end, the pizzeria closes and the toys are scrapped while the originals and puppet are kept for future use. After each night, there's a cutscene with us looking around the empty FNAF 1 places, Freddy along with seeing Bonnie, Chica, Golden Freddy, and the puppet there, hinting at future events to come. Also, there are hallucinations like Shadow Freddy, Shadow Bonnie, or RWQ, JJ, and the Endoskeleton, but only the first two have a role in the next game. Probably on part 2. Okay, here's part 2. Alright. The FNAF movie is supposed to represent the Living Tombstone's FNAF 1 song. Really? Anyways, this is what I found on Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy, often abbreviated to BB, is a recurring antagonist and one of the toy animatronics of the series. He first appearing in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, he serves as the balloon vendor of the newly refurbished Freddy Fazbear Pizza of 1987. Nice. Thank you for that, Jeff. I've been wanting to know more about Balloon Boy. But how, who made Balloon Boy? Like, how was he about, you know? That's what I want to know.
Wow.
What?
What Jeff just said.
He is also
supposed to be a human like the other child animatronics.
That is really crazy, Jeff. Wow. Oh, that's actually really cool. What?
Chat.
Oh shit, here. Put me on a little BRB real quick, dude.
Okay.
I missed a call.
Okay, you're alive.
All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Had to take an important call. Does sound like a kid, though. He is a kid. And the reason you hear him say only hello and hi is because they are the only words he knows. Oh, wow. That's actually really interesting.
No, I was laughing what Jonathan was saying.
What?
It's above. He does sound like a kid. It's a chat before that.
Yeah, so he was built to be a young child, and what's his purpose in these games? To be annoying, fuck with. Yeah. And when he is in the room, you can't do anything. It's fucked.
How unfortunate.
Oh my god, yeah. Like, what is that? The how unfortunate thing? What the fuck is that thing? Like,
And that's BB, right?
BB is Balloon Boy, bro.
Then how does he only know those words and then the other words?
That's not Balloon. I don't know.
It's confusing.
FNAF 3 introduced us to one of the most interesting characters in the series, Springtrap. Yeah, that's one of the ones I wanted to know about. People came up with theories on who he is, such as he's a hybrid of all the animatronics, and believed that his name would be either Hybrid or Salvage, or even Golden Bonnie, which would all be true in a certain way. The game, however, shows us the truth. After FNAF 1, Purple Guy returns to the pizzeria in order to dismantle the animatronics for some reason, and he does this by luring them into a safe room with Shadow Freddy, somehow. Since the animatronics aren't programmed to go in it due to the fact that it's a hidden room, Purple Guy is able to attack them when they try to leave. Unfortunately for him, he's awakened the spirits of the kids he's killed. That's like the movie. That's the movie. That's the ending. And they chase him into the safe room and go after him until he decides to put on the Spring Bonnie suit. See? Now in the movie, he already had the Bonnie suit, and like they kind of forced him to just put the mask on.
But they did drag him somewhere. I can't remember where.
They dragged him after he put the mask on. They did drag him in one of the rooms. So that's true.
Yeah.
He once used to trick them. He laughs at them until the spring lock malfunction and the endoskeleton of the suit snaps back into place, killing him in the process. Yep. That's how Mr. Afton dies. The souls fade away, having got their revenge. 30 years later, a place called Fazbear's Fright opens up to serve as a horror attraction based on the events in the past. What? The building was poorly designed with faulty wiring that could catch on fire, a ventilation system that causes hallucinations when it malfunctions, and crappy cosplay, so the employees wanted to find a real-life animatronic. They find the old Spring Bonnie suit in FNAF 1 pizzeria and take it back to the horror attraction. Good job, you fucking idiots. Where it comes to life at night as Springtrap, possessed by the spirit of the Purple Guy. An unnamed employee works there for 6 nights until the place burns down at night 6. Wow. But Springtrap survives. Of course he does. Alright, what are you guys saying? For all kids except 2 employees who died to Springlocks and William. AKA Spring. Yep. Spring Bonnie. Wow. FNAF has 2 endings, the bad ending where all the spirits are still trapped, and the good ending where you free the spirits by giving them the birthday they never had in the minigames. Aw, that's nice.
Maybe we should try to do that one time.
Yeah.
Get to that point.
Yeah, if.
Yeah.
Well, almost all of
3
the
years later.
spirits. More on that in the next part. The training tapes made by Phone Guy confirms that before Freddy, there were 2 characters named FREDDY'S. What? Hold on. The training tapes made by Phone Guy confirms that before Freddy, there were two characters named Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. They were both spring lock suits designed to function as both a wearable suit and as an animatronic. What the hell? This is the first time of me knowing that. What about you, Theo?
Yeah, same.
I thought that Freddy was the original. Like, that's why it's Freddy's. I guess Fredbear was the original. Were too dangerous to wear due to the constant spring lock failures, so they were locked away in a safe room that every pizzeria has.
What Jeff just said.
Yeah, I know, Jeff.
Oh, wait. Okay,
What?
you remember in the movie when the little girl was exploring the back rooms and she almost touched that
Yes,
skeleton?
yes.
I think that's what they're talking about, that old type.
Yeah. Only employees know about it, and Purple Guy, being an employee himself, used this to his advantage. FNAF 3 was going to be the end, but due to the unsatisfying jump scares in gameplay, Scott decided to make another game. Really?
Yeah.
FNAF 3 was going to be the end? Huh?
I think 3 was a disappointment and jump scares wise.
But FNAF 3 was supposed to be the end. That's crazy. FNAF 4, in quotes, the final chapter, wow, is where I believe the plot started to have issues. Oh boy. And the cause of even more problems in the lore, but more on that in the next part. In 1983, a little kid known as the Crying Child, or Bite Victim, BV for short, is scared of the animatronics at Fredbear's Family Diner, or the place similar to it. His older brother constantly bullied him for it by scaring him with a Foxy mask. What a bitch. His Fredbear plush, which talks to him, always tries to keep him safe. He gets locked in the back room on the 4th day, and on his birthday, his brother and his bully friends torment him more by putting his head in Fredbear's mouth, crushing his head in the process. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. That's not good. This would be known as the Bite of 83. Oh, shit.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. An event that happened 4 years before 1987, but was never mentioned before in previous games because reasons. What? This won't be the only time this happens again. What? What'd you find?
Hold on. I will... Give me a minute. Just keep on talking. Just give me a minute.
After that, BV is taken to the hospital, which was foreshadowed in the gameplay by the random hospital items, where his brother apologized for his actions. What?
Sorry to keep interrupting you, but I just sent you something on Discord that's going to be very fascinating for tonight's lore.
What do you mean? Should I just open it?
Yeah, go for it. Should be on your other screen.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Can't even, like, how do I zoom in?
Just click on it.
Not doing anything.
Okay, I'll just send you the Reddit link then. That might help.
That would be pretty cool, though.
Yeah, you can tell everybody what I found.
Oh, yeah. After that, BV is taking... The Fredbear plush tells him that he and the other dolls are still his friends and that I will put you back together. Oh, God. That's a little eerie.
There you go. If you want to pull it
Ending with the flat line of the heart monitor. Huh?
I just sent you the Reddit link, so... Because... Jeff's asking what is it? What I found.
Alright, so this is what Theo found.
Yeah, click on the little photo.
On this. Oh, God. Alright. Oh, yeah. 1970s. Fredbear's Family Diner was in the 1970s. That's pretty cool. William Afton and Henry Emily found Fredbear's Family Diner with the spring lock animatronics Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
I found something very interesting. That's
Did. Fazbear Entertainment and Expansion is founded, and Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is opened with the classic animatronics Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy. William kills Charlotte. Who the fuck is Charlotte? William Afton kills Henry's daughter. What? Charlotte enemy outside one of the pizzerias. She then possesses the puppet. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Dickens.
Which have been assigned. So what happened to Henry? What happened to her father?
I was totally sidetracked.
Yeah, no. What happened to her father? What happened to the friend? Someone figure that out, please.
So many questions.
Someone figure it out. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Oh, Pizzeria Simulator. Jeff said.
What? This is why lore streams will fail. Pizzeria Simulator. Alright. That's crazy, dude. Right there?
Yeah,
That is really crazy.
it is.
Circus Baby's Pizza World and Elizabeth's death. William creates his own location, Circus Baby's Pizza World. What? Separate from Henry, and begins to make his own animatronics, the fun times. To lure and kill children to collect. Wow. After seeing the puppet being possessed, but his daughter Elizabeth gets too close to one of them, Circus Baby, and is killed. Oh shit, William's daughter gets killed? What? Devastated, William closes the place just before it was opened under the gas leaks. Damn. So she is Circus Baby?
This is
Oh, wow.
fascinating.
That is. The Circus Baby is William Afton's daughter. Wow.
This is a whole timeline of all the events. Fascinating.
And there's so much more still.
Like there's the Bite of 83 and the Bite of 87.
Yeah. The nightmare animatronics. Frustrated by his other son crying child constantly escaping to his dead mother's grave despite scaring what? In the spring suits, William creates the nightmare animatronics. He places them within the confines of their house, so wow. To not going back. This appears to work, and his brother Michael Afton taunts him repeatedly. At some point, Michael also gets scared somewhat of the nightmare animatronics, but it does not come back to affect him until the 90s. Well, how do I zoom in?
Click on it.
Okay. Bite of 83.
Oh, we have some contradicting evidence from Jeff.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
That is not true about the nightmare. Oh, really? And what is true, Jeff? Seems to be true.
This is why we have streams, to discuss the imperfections of lore.
They're illusions from illusion gas. Oh, wow. Henry knew Afton did it, so he left, and he comes back to kill Afton and to free the souls of the children. Oh, wow. Interesting, Jonathan. Cece's birthday, Michael decides to play a prank on Cece with a few bullies by placing him inside the mouth of Fredbear, but his tears activate the spring locks. His tears activate the spring locks. Oh, God. In the mouth, the Fredbear bites down on his frontal lobe, resulting in his death and his spirit possessing Fredbear. Michael is horrified. What just happened? Fredbear closes. Ooh, okay. MCI 1985. On June 26, 1985, William lures 5 children, Susie, Gabriel, Fritz, Jeremy, and Cassidy, to their deaths in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, and the spare spring Bonnie suits. Spring lock suits having been discontinued by now. A puppet gives life to the 5 children by stuffing them inside the animatronics. Freddy's is closed by the end of the year. In reality, they are metal animatronic pieces on rolling wheels. Oh, wow. With the illusion gas making them look like the nightmare animatronics. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. Wish the live chat was shown on the screen. I thought I was doing. Should change that in the next one, so that the viewers can see what I'm talking about. I'm not just rambling. You still there?
I'm here. I'm figuring that out right now.
Okay. So I thought for the longest time the live chat was on the screen until I looked over, and now I feel stupid.
Well,
In 1987, Freddy's reopens as a rebranded version with new and better toy animatronics with a security system. While the old classics were moved here for parts with the puppet in the prize corner, one of the Funtimers, Funtime Foxies, moved here and is eventually ripped apart by the kids and becomes Mangle. Oh wow. So Mangle is Funtime Foxy? Wow. Huh.
sorry, I'm fucking with things like always.
Oh, you're good, dude.
I'm trying to get the chat up for you. There we go.
Oh, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. FNAF 2 Bite of 87. Events of FNAF 2 take place on the 6th night. The night guard Jeremy Fitzgerald is promoted to day shift, and the following day is injured by Mangle in what is called the Bite of 87. Michael begins to investigate his father and works at the pizzeria under the name Fritz Smith. On the 7th night, the toy animatronics are scrapped and Freddy's closes again. FNAF 4/Nightmares. Sometime prior to FNAF 1, around the year 1990 or so, Michael begins having nightmares about the animatronics he experienced during the events of FNAF 2, as well as the trauma that occurred earlier in the 1980s. Having seen the nightmare animatronics, they manifest in his dreams, where the main events...
Wait, did you skip one?
No.
Because Chrome says you... So hold up, you skipped one, Chris.
Where? Which one?
What? Do you
So I've
set
been
by
I've-
87?
Yeah, I did it all.
He says you missed MC1.
Well, you were here, Theo. I did it all.
Okay.
Sometime prior to FNAF 1, around the year 1990 or so, Michael begins having nightmares about the animatronics he experienced during the events of FNAF 2, as well as the trauma that occurred earlier in the 1980s. The number 2, what are you talking about?
MCI number 2.
I read that. I remember reading that.
Okay.
Hold on. Sometime at the... Oh, wait. Never mind. I didn't. My bad. How the
Thanks,
hell...
Grim.
How the hell did I skip that?
I don't know. Do you like how the chat is on the stream? Chat over here.
Yes. Yes, I do. Sometime after reopening, William uses the now renamed Golden Freddy suit with Cece and Cassidy's spirits inside to lure and kill 5 more children who go on to possess the toy animatronics. This is the events of Save Them minigame. Okay. Having seen them, they manifest in his dreams where the main events of FNAF 4 takes place. Michael then draws them in the survival notebook. Oh, so that's where FNAF 4 takes place. So FNAF 1 takes place after all of this. Events of FNAF 1 take place. The old Freddy's reopens one last time with the classics and Michael working under the Alice name Mike Schmidt for 7 nights. Afterwards, the place shuts down. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. Huh. So, you're playing as Michael in FNAF 1, right? Right?
You asking me or you asking the audience? Because that's
I
a
was
good
asking
question.
you.
Jeff says yeah.
Oh, wow. And Michael is the dude who pulled a prank on his little brother in the 80s that made him die. So why would he want to come back years later to work for Five Nights at Freddy's? Like, how does that make sense?
As I always say, life makes no sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That part did not. William returns to the old Freddy's after it closes, attempting to dismantle the classics for their Sorry guys, I'm trying to read it. I can't see. The font is too skinny. And injects.
That's what I thought.
And
Jeff just made everything make sense.
the working theory is he wanted to undo the past mistakes of his family. Oh, how? When he comes for Cassidy's, do the spirits attack William? He dons the spring Bonnie suit to taunt them, but the spring locks activate and he bleeds out and dies. So that's when he dies. He dies in 1993 inside the suit. The spirits fade away permanently. Oh, wow. Huh. Jonathan said Michael figured out how his sister died and figured out he was a murderer. Jeez. His father, William Afton, is a...
This is fascinating.
So his dad is William Afton? Michael's father is William Afton?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow. Events of Sister Location takes place in the mid-90s, as well as Chica's Party World, opening briefly. At the end, Michael gets scooped after gaining Circus Baby's trust, who later combines with the other fun times into a nation of them. Michael does not die, but his skin turns purple and he ejects Enard? What is that? Into the sewers. That word right there. He vows to find his father. Oh, wow. So FNAF 3 / Fazbear's. Events of FNAF 3 take place in 2023. What? That's actually pretty surprising. FNAF 3 takes place in 2023. Huh. 30 years after Freddy's closed in 1993 after FNAF 1. Fazbear Entertainment tries to rebrand
Jeff
one
says
last time.
Actually, 2017.
Oh, wow.
Still pretty.
Actually, it takes place in 2017. Nice. Thank you for that, Jeff. Last time with a horror attraction based on the reputation. Again, Michael works to find William, so he keeps coming back to find his father. So that's why he... Okay, that makes sense. I was always wondering why they keep getting, like, people working there when all that shit happens.
As people say, they're just sweeping it underneath the rug.
Yep. Has been reborn as Springtrap after being locked in the room he had died in back in 1993. At the end, Michael burns the place, but William survives. Pizza Simulator / The End. Oh. Events of Pizzeria Simulator FNAF 6 take place having finally gotten a hold of William's... God, I cannot see that. Jesus.
What word?
This whole paragraph is so tiny to read, and I can't zoom in any more.
Okay. What? Put your mouse where you can't read it, so I'll read it out.
William's antics over the past 3 decades. Henry Emily decides to end it once and for all. Oh shit, Henry's back. Oh, after all these years. Wow. See, I asked earlier in the stream what happened to Henry, remember?
Yeah.
So he comes back and ends it once and for all by luring all the remaining spirits in the now unrecognizable animatronics and William to a fake pizzeria. Oh, a fake pizzeria, huh? Michael again works and finds William. Now Scrap Trap. What the hell? Henry X sets the place on fire and everyone perishes, including William, Michael, and Henry. Oh my god. So he kills all of them and himself. All but one of the children's spirits are set free and finally rest. The Happiest Days minigame. Hell / Ultimate Custom Night. William's soul is dragged to hell after the events of Pizzeria Simulator, with vengeful Cassidy refusing to rest. Oh, okay, that's good. Endlessly tormenting him for his sins in a purgatory-like setting. She forces him to suffer at the hands of all of his creatures and animatronics over the decades forever. Oh god. In a way, it's his own personal hell. This is where Ultimate Custom Night takes place. Oh shit! Ultimate Custom Night takes place in hell.
Because it is hell trying to play it.
Wow. So that is that backstory that Theo found. Thank you.
Yep.
Theo. That's pretty cool.
No problem.
Wow.
So you know something interesting?
What?
If you keep reading this article to see if there's any imperfection between this person's record and that photo.
Plus, there might be some more details that they missed.
Yeah.
All right. So what is... Michael learned about his sister at the sister location, and he learned about all the victims, so... Oh, FNAF actually thinks... Didn't FNAF 4 happen in 1983? I don't know. Springtrap, aka Dust Bunny. And I said FNAF 6. No wonder DD is so... Be a nice ending if it actually went anywhere. Over then, let's talk about the Bite of 83. Okay, the Bite of 83 right here. We're gonna talk about this again. First off, why was this event never mentioned in the previous games, especially when we learn more about a certain child killer later on the series? Exactly. All right, put a BRB screen real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. There you go.
All right. Turn on the music again. I think it took it all.
Well, at least I know that's working.
All
Okay,
right.
the music's going again.
I'll get to him in the next part. Okay. Jeff said, "Man, I have wrote down so many FNAF notes and memorized so many things that this stream is making my head hurt since I have the urge to say so many facts." Well, keep saying it. Keep going. Say whatever you want, Jeff. This is what it's there for. This is your chance. This is the lore stream, first ever. And we are at 17 views already. So thank you guys so much for making this first lore stream pop off really well.
Yep.
And thank you, Theo, for joining on the first stream. I appreciate you, bro. Even though you're tired.
I am, but I'm powering
you
through
would
it.
think something like this would be mentioned by at least one phone guy. Yeah, see, the phone guy never mentioned the bite of 83. Don't you think that's a little odd?
Well, like I said, it's trying to keep it beneath the carpet.
Considering the similarities between this and the bite of 87, but nope. It comes out of absolutely nowhere. It can't be the multiple spring lock failures he mentioned in his tapes because Fredbear was in an animatronic mode, so the spring locks would have been turned off. If this is the reason Fredbear's closed down, then what about the first Freddy's or the death of the puppet child? When did that happen? Why not have this bite be one of the reasons why the first Freddy's closed down and Foxy is the culprit by using the same method showed in 4? This not only makes things less confusing, but also gives reason why Foxy was out of order in 1. And as for Crying Child, what does he become in the end? Some people believe he's Golden Freddy, which there's few problems with that. 1, the existence of the 5th missing child of what's GG applied. 2, the fact that BV has no reason to come back as an animatronic for revenge. And 3, he passed away in the hospital, not a pizzeria. I personally believe that he either became no one due to how the plot turns out after 4, or Shadow Freddy because process of elimination. But I digress.
Digress.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm getting tired too. I will read your guys' chat here in a second. What is up, Emmett? Now, these problems could have been because maybe the dream theory was true at some point. They got it isn't. But who knows? The minigames show that BV and older brother had a sister, but I'll talk about that in the third part. No boy, do I have a lot to say. Oh, shit. Part 3. That's where we go. Alright. If I said everything, it would be summarize this whole stream. I had to explain to a boy from a Christian family the whole lore of FNAF, and I was nervous, but they wanted me to tell them. I said, okay. Oh yeah, Jonathan. Chris, want to know a game a YouTuber made? Sure, Emmett. A full? Okay. And now we move on to sister location. Now you're probably expecting me to do nothing but rant about the last 2 games. The last 2 games and what I hate about them, but no. I will try to be fair to them and save my rant for after I cover them. Anyway, let's start. Sister Location gives us more lore about Purple Guy. His name is William Afton. He owns his own company, Afton Robotics. Oh. Wow. Alright. Nice, Emmett. Where he makes his own animatronics and other inventions. He has 3 children, Michael Afton, Elizabeth, and BV. We already know what happened to the last kid, but do you remember the empty girls room in 4? Huh? No, I do not. I haven't played that far. That room belonged to her. One day after the first Freddy's closed, William opened up Circus Baby's Pizza World to compete with it, and for evil reasons. He created Circus Baby, Funtime Foxy, Funtime Freddy, Ballora, I don't know how to say that, and Biddy Babs. The hell? As killing machines disguised as children entertainers. They each have something disguised to lure and kill children. Freddy has voice, mimic, and storage tank. Foxy has parental voice sync and replay. Baby has a claw in her chest. Oh, Jesus. And Ballora has music. Everything was going fine for Afton until his daughter wanted to go see Baby since she was made just for her. Oh, well, that's your first fucking mistake. Jesus. Of course. William told her not to go, but she does anyway when he's not looking. Since she was alone and Baby was only programmed to target one child by themselves. Oh, look at that. Elizabeth ends up being killed by getting pulled inside Baby. Oh my God, showing us what a great father William is. Jeez. That's horrible.
Hold up. What's one thing you need to say, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
Because he's gone to bed. We'll sleep.
Oh my god. Thanks, Jeff. Go to sleep.
That's why I stopped everything for him to say that.
Oh my god. Go to fuck to sleep. Oh, jeez. William shuts everything down and lies about why the pizzeria is closed by saying it was for gas leaks. At some point in the future, Will asked his son Michael to go to Circus Baby's entertainment and rental in order to put her back together. Michael agrees and heads down to the underground facility after a malfunctioning hand unit names him Eggs Benedict. Michael is forced to give the animatronics a controlled shock. Eggs Afton sees Baby, now possessed by Elizabeth. Lovely, and follows her instructions each night. The map in the breaker room shows that the whole place is connected to the Afton house, FREDDY'S, and the gameplay rooms for FNAF4, implying that they were more than just dreams. On night 5, the animatronics fused together in one endoskeleton with 4 minds called Enard. I came up with a fucking better name than that. Enard. Fucking. My homegirl. What the hell, Jonathan?
What the fuck's going on?
I don't know. This is getting too late for everybody. Using and tell Michael Benedict to go to the scooping room. At this point, there are 2 endings. The true ending where Mike goes to the room as instructed and stands in front of the scooper, resulting in him dying and Enard using his body as a disguise. And the fake ending where he goes to the private room, which has the Fredbear plush and the cameras in the FNAF rooms, and avoids Enard until getting fired and going back home where Enard finds him. In the custom night cutscenes, we are shown that Michael's body rots like all corpses do, forcing Enard to escape into the sewers as a pile of wires and eyeballs. Michael comes back to life and declares that he will find William, which ends with Springtrap escaping the ruins of Fazbear's Fright. Now, what exactly is my issue with the last 2 games lore-wise? They give us more story to Purple Guy and brand new characters, so what's not to like? Well, honestly, I would accept all of this stuff. It was executed well and didn't come out of absolutely nowhere.
I think the best is him talking about what he does.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for 811.
Oh my god, thank you guys so much. Yeah. Wow. Alright, there was something else I wanted to... Okay, the 5 biggest mysteries FNAF hasn't solved yet. Are you ready, guys?
Yeah, woo.
Yeah, woo. What's wrong, Theo?
I'm fucking falling asleep.
Alright. Vanessa and Vanny. Some of Vanessa and Vanny are connected, but one ending and security breach.
You might spoil security breach, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass that one.
Yeah, pass that one.
I'm gonna pass that one. Okay, the lockbox in FNAF 4. At the end of FNAF 4, players are shown a box with 2 locks on it. No matter what a player does, there's no way to open the box, and there's also no way to know what's inside, even with the help of data mining. Naturally, the lack of information about this box has sparkled various theories speculating what it could contain, but it also seems... What do you think, Theo?
I have no clue, because you know what they mean by data miners, right?
Huh?
You know what they mean by data mining?
No.
Basically, if you go into a game's files...
Yeah.
You can search through the files, and sometimes the developers leave things in there accidentally to different assets of the game. So they went to that box asset in the files and tried to figure out if there was something in the box, but they couldn't figure it out, as they said.
That's wild.
Yeah. Even going through the files, the back end files of the game, they could not find why that box was there.
Midnight Motorist is one of the multiple 8-bit minigames that add to FNAF lore and fuel fan theories. Midnight Motorist is in FNAF 6, making it one of the 3 minigames that contain lore and Pizzeria Simulator. The player follows Orange Guy, who drives a purple car and is generally believed to be Afton, despite the color change from his usual purple appearance. Do you really think it's Afton, though?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Timeline. Oh God.
Figuring out FNAF game's chronological order to create a timeline that pieces together every canon event in a way that doesn't have plot holes is difficult. Theorists have worked hard to solve the timeline, and MatPat, hey, there he is. I remember somebody in one of my streams said something about MatPat, and I don't know who the hell it is. He is. Anyways, MatPat alone has created several variations based on updated information from new games and lore additions from the FNAF books. Completely forgot they had books. Are they good? Has anybody read them? One feature of the games that can make it difficult to create a full, complete timeline is the lack of definite dates during which a few games take place, such as Sister Location. I want to play Sister Location again now. I keep hearing so much about it, and now I really want to play it.
Remember us playing that back and forwards?
Yeah, man, that was hilarious.
It was.
We gotta do it again. Another problem that makes, anyways, guys, I will be ending the stream after I'm done with reading this part right here. Well, this article. Anyways, another problem that makes creating an accurate timeline difficult is not every extra piece of content from FNAF is canon. Additionally, there are still canon pieces of the story that have mysterious elements, but its mysteries might be a part of Five Nights at Freddy's popularity as a franchise, since it gives players puzzles to solve in order to uncover the story. Given the complex of the story in various games, in addition to the content from the books, the timeline might end up being a mystery that remains unsolved. Okay. Five Nights at Freddy's is a franchise that seems to have taken a life of its own, with the predictions of and theories to try to fill in the missing pieces of the series' lore. With new content continuously being released, some old mysteries end up being solved, or close enough to being solved that players might feel at peace with an explanation that isn't perfect, but does fit. However, it seems like new mysteries pop up every time an older one is solved. It's certain that more lore about Gregory, oh yeah, from Security Breach will come in the DLC, considering he's shown in the Ruin promo image. However, as the franchise's universe grows, it may seem difficult for new players to follow the story without help from many videos posted to help explain the content, especially for players who don't want to purchase the books but still want to understand how they affect the world of the games. Like me. It doesn't... And Theo, it doesn't seem like the franchise will come to an end anytime soon. That's awesome, because I really like this series. What about you, Theo?
Yeah. That's then.
And that means that they will probably be plenty of mysteries added for players to ponder Five Nights at Freddy's' future. Okay. Jonathan said they could have made the movie actually scary, but it sucked. You got nice looking animatronics, but so what? It was scary. It wasn't scary. Yeah. If it was R-rated and oh my god, what if Rob Zombie directed it? If it was R-rated and Rob Zombie directed Five Nights at Freddy's, that would have been pretty cool. But this was honestly, we had 32 views as of right now of this stream. This was honestly amazing. This was an idea I have had for a long time, and I recently talked to Theo about it, and then we very recently agreed to create the series. Isn't that right, Theo? But yeah. The next lore stream we will do will probably be either digging deep down in the lore of Godzilla or digging deep down in the lore of Star Wars. So we will put up a poll probably and see what you guys want to see. But yeah. With that being said, stick around for the next lore video, the next Let's Talk lore. This was amazing. Thank you, Theo, for joining me for the very first one. Thank you for everybody that had participated and helped give me some advice. I honestly love the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise a lot more now that I understand a lot of the backstory. I really want to play Sister Location again. That was really... now that I have a lot of idea about, like, a lot of the lore comes from that game, apparently. You know? I think. But, yeah. Hope you guys have a great night, and stay tuned for some more. Yeah. Go to bed, Theo.